What it do, y'all? Today's the day. We are going to be reacting to something that I both really have and really have not been looking forward to. We are going to be reacting to, and actually let me, since it says the fucking thing right there, do I want to sully my Minecraft world with, I mean, it's not really sullying it. I mean, we've got wizard rabbits with 4 powers in there. Nothing will really destroy the peak of that. But let's at least just go in and do it this way because I just thought of it on the fly. I was originally going to do a different level of reaction to it, but this was actually a really decent idea because you can't change the stream title in OBS anymore. So we're going to go ahead and react to it this way. Stale. Okay. Should I go get some food before this? Excuse me, Mr. Teddy Bonkers. You just chill right there out the way a bit. Anyways, I'm sure y'all have put it together, and my memory's a bit spotty now, so we'll have to see if I actually said it or not. But if it wasn't already obvious, today we are going to be reacting to Hulk versus Godzilla. Death battle! Yeah. Because despite what I say or despite what I do, I can't really escape this shit. Before we get into this, Death Battle is rigged to just which company pays them to say who wins more. After Superman vs. Goku 3, or, you know, even though I preferred Broly winning, because Dragon Ball characters never fucking win, but Hulk versus Broly shouldn't have beaten him, but fair enough, to each his own. And again, maybe Broly, you could argue, could do it. I don't fucking know. But this is probably the only matchup they've done in a really long time where it could actually go either way. Because Death Battle likes to just throw every version of a character that's ever existed into a blender and make it into one character worth all the feats of the mixed whatevers. Now, with that being said, both Godzilla and Hulk have like the greatest healing factors in history. They're both fueled by the exact same energy source. Realistically, they get stronger the angrier they get. Realistically, they would just keep fighting forever because they just keep absorbing each other's radiation. And they've both done crazy cosmic feats, from destroying entire universes and whatever to Godzilla killing, or that's what Hulk did, and Godzilla killed God and Satan and all the layers of heaven and hell in one go. Or Shin Godzilla evolving to become a literal all-new universe within our universe and all kinds of shit and whatever the fuck he's abstracting and like all that shit. So this is the one fight that could absolutely go either way, and I like both of them. So I don't know, and again, maybe I'll be a little pissed because their research will be bullshit or whatever, but realistically, legitimately, either one of them could win this. I want Hulk to win because Hulk has literally never won a fight in Death Battle, and Godzilla has won twice, I think, at this point. But again, they delayed this shit, and the reason that people are saying they delayed this shit most is because Toho literally just said, no, we'll straight up pay you, do not let Godzilla lose this. So, it's gonna be bullshit, it's obviously whatever. If Hulk wins, I'll be incredibly surprised and happy, but my boy can't catch a break in writing, he can't catch a break in movies and lawyer shit, and he can't catch a break in Death Battle. So we'll get into this mug and we'll see what's going on. Because it's already got basically it's climbing up to 200k views in less than an hour. So let's just say. This already does not look good for our boy. It does not look good for him whatsoever. Oh god. I'm gonna go heat up some chili before we do this, because this is already, this is already looking to be some bullshit. I'll be back! Alright, we're back. Let me go grab my fork. I'll be right back. Alright, y'all. Let's get this squared away. I'm sure it's gonna be really stupid that Toho actually did pay him off. Let's get into this. Hulk is also king of monsters, but yeah. So it's under the surface of us all. We have to control that enemy within ourselves, or we can't control the conduct of the world. I mean, he's a lot more complicated than that, but it's a oversimplification. But it is Bill Bixby who said it, and we like Bill Bixby. He's a lot stronger than 10 million men. His entire DID came from his father's abuse. Also, they're really diving into each of the alters and addressing them by name. This is already feeling some type of way to me. Fractured Sun and Green Scar are basically the same thing. Guilt Hulk is not really a thing. Joe Fixit, Professor Savage, Worldbreaker is the exact same thing as Green Scar and Fractured Sun. Those are not separate alters. Like, monikers would have fit, Green Scar and all those more. Abnormal alters, Doc Green, Claw, Maestro, Mindless Hulk, Null, Titan, Uber Hulk. Okay, that's fair. The height and weight of Banner. I have no fucking clue why you included the height and weight of Bruce Banner. Likes puppies. I mean, that's just cute, I guess. Former ruler of Scar. Most of that seems accurate. The alters page is a little wonky, but we'll forgive them. That is not what happens to get World Breaker. World Breaker is what happens when they absolutely 100% agree with each other. Like, full, genuine coercion between the two makes another personality. Naturally. Because Professor Hulk was actually forced when he underwent psychotherapy and whatever else. Green Scar is what happens when they naturally agree with each other and are both equally highly pissed off. Also, I would hope that these powers are not World Breaker exclusive, because literally none of these are World Breaker exclusive. Every Hulk has the exact same powers. It just, each alter depends on how much more of it he can release. He is also blatantly a fucking superhero. Even when fighting everyone on Earth, when he came back to try and fucking ruin the planet for killing his wife, he still went out of his way to save innocents caught in the crossfire. So I don't know about that one, Chief. But go on. They didn't shatter a whole planet. They literally exploded the entire dimension they were in, which is infinitely more destructive. They were causing that entire dark world, like dark plane, whatever the fuck, to literally die and be reborn in a loop over and over. So completely that even like Doctor Strange as a ghost looking in was still affected by it, and he was like, yo, what the fuck just happened to me? What? And then everything just kept dying and coming back in a loop. It was a hell of a lot more than just a planet. Yup. That we can agree on. Yeah, like getting his affairs in order. Pills I don't think really save you. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad they did, because, like, him getting torn apart by Wolverine is fucking nothing compared to what he's actually been through. I feel like him having each of his organs and head and hands cut apart to be studied for science and kept in jars, and then just having control and awareness of each individual organ and limb in those jars, breaking out of them and reforming from mush. I feel like that's a hell of a lot more important. Or impressive. Yes. Mm-hmm. And that's not if he absorbs enough. He can just do that shit passively. But go on. I mean, as much as I believe he can, like, that's still a Gwenpool comic. Like, never, ever, 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 ever take a Gwenpool comic seriously. That's the whole point. She doesn't just break the fourth wall, she fucking assaults it. But go on. Third. He's actually third. The only reason Norman said fourth is because he believes that he's smarter than everyone else. But no, it actually goes Reed Richards, you can swap second place between either Doctor Doom or Valeria Richards, and then Bruce Banner. But go on. Tony's not smarter than Doom, Reed, or Banner. Okay. They did decently. Now how did Toho want you to spin it to where Goji wins? Okay, you'll get no argument from me on that. Thank you. I agree. Santa Claus. President of the USA in Looney Tunes. I haven't seen that one. Oh wait, no. Yes, I did. No one cares. boy. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God. He's making it sound much cooler than it is. Singular Point was fucking boring. Oh no! Let me read what that says, because Singular Point was fucking boring. The singularity cannot be destroyed. It is the nature of space-time, so to speak, that it cannot be destroyed from within space-time. It is like a character in a movie trying to break the screen, which... How many fucking times have we seen that happen? Actually, but anyways... Singularity is just a hole either from outside the screen. The characters in the film don't have a way to close the hole. I mean, how many fucking times has there been Marvel itself is literally the fucking antithesis of that concept. That's literally what breaking and reacting via the fourth wall is. But go on. The individual's teeth penetrate it, but it ignores this fact. It did not even turn its body around. It simply ignored the fact and nullified reality. So it's basically just fucking Lovecraftian shit. All you have to do is just be a Hulk or be Doom Guy and just be like, oh, you've got reality warping and multiversal affections and whatever else. I'm just too angry. I'll just heal through it and then punch you in the face and kill you. Like, again, I feel like Godzilla in Hell is a much stronger example, because A, Singular Point is garbage, but also B, I feel like destroying all of hell, all of heaven, and then killing some weird, messed up versions of both God and Satan is a lot more impressive than just multiverse shit that doesn't make sense. Because basically he's saying, well, you think characters can break the fourth wall? Characters can't break the fourth wall, but he can. He can just say that shit never happened, and bam, there you go. It's like, what do you mean? That's like one of the most common things to ever happen ever. Just break the oh god. So, like, a being above the Watcher, basically. Everything you're describing is just, you made Marvel's season 1 of What If, but then gave up and just said, nah, fuck it, we just want to make a story where Godzilla literally can't die. But you also made him the bad guy. It's not like Godzilla Earth, where he's like neutral or like an anti-villain or whatever, basically. Like, he's oh god, just go on. The Hulk is also completely immortal. So, like... And then what about the other versions of Godzilla that aren't from a singular point that can absolutely die? Or even ones that can't die can be irreversibly changed. And oh god. You can tell Toei brought him behind the woodshed with this one. If to support their merch, but I don't have any money. Okay, how does Hulk lose? Both are literally immortal and have crazy bullshit cosmic feats. Okay, good. Okay, they at least make Hulk look really cool. Okay, yes, thank you. Oh god, that's how they're gonna say he loses. Oh no. Yeah, equal healing factor, so that's not too crazy. Yeah. God, they both look so cool. So, like, I can't be too mad. But, okay, they stole that one from the homie Ziamat. Okay. Okay, yeah, there we go. They bring in the singularity point bullshit. Okay. I think I can already see where this is going. Oh God, why use that design? It's so bad. Okay, wait. Holy shit. I am so fucking shocked. He actually finally did it. And they did it in a way that makes sense. Well, alright then. Go on.
tiny screen. Hold on. Hulk broke a Pacter Eternus, an unbreakable contract of reality set by the eldest child of the Mother of Horrors, an entity beyond existence and older than the one above all. Considering the difference in scale of their cosmologies, this outclasses even the most charitable interpretations of the entity and singularity point.
I agree. Okay, that was actually kind of peak. Ruby, oh no, man, I don't want to see Ruby get her fucking head chopped off. Poor girl's been through enough with her series turned into dog shit. And being canceled. But anyways, horrendously fucking surprised. I'm a bit at a loss for words, you know? I'm happy. I think Hulk. Well, no, because that could have really gone either. Well, it could have gone either way, but then they actually did a fucking phenomenal job explaining how Banner could outthink and be the mad scientist in the solution who finds a way to stop the problem permanently, which is normally what happens with Godzilla. When you get an unkillable version of him that can't be hurt by bombs or whatever, you call in a mad scientist. That's typically the key. And then, yeah, Banner is the ultimate mad scientist of all mad scientists. So, I'm proud of them. That's a weird fucking feeling after... you know, after Goku versus Superman, Batman versus Captain America. Well, realistically, in that situation, Cap would win because he's actually just straight up willing to kill people if he needs to. Batman never is. Always to his detriment. But, like, you know, Shadow versus Mewtwo, or fucking Mario versus Sonic 2, where they have him go hyper instead of super, but then he loses to Mario, when in the first one he beat Mario, even with the Starfire. And like, oh god. There's a lot of bullshit with Death Battle. This might be their best one. Just because they actually got shit right. Like, everyone thought that they only delayed this because Toho was like, you know, dragging them out by the fucking scruff of the neck or whatever. It would be a shame if something worse happens to your new channel by not putting our mans over. And like, because Toho does do that. They are very, 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 very overprotective of Godzilla just at all times. And especially after they just did a thing in the comics where they implied that the battle could go either way, even without Singularity Point, or Hulk could lose in Marvel. Like, they just straight up said that. And here, no, the way they did it's pretty fucking definitive. Like, yeah, Banner absolutely handles cosmic shit with his brain when Hulk can't handle it with his brawn. But now we're at a point where Hulk can handle literally anything with his brawn. That was really nice. That was nice to see Banner in the end get big ups for that. That was nice. And hey, Hulk is no longer all losses in Death Battle. They had him lose to Doomsday, which was bullshit. They had him lose to Broly, which, okay, it was Super Broly, so I still don't think he would have, but I like Super Broly too much to just straight up say that, you know, Hulk would just kill him with ease, but yeah, realistically he probably would. Godzilla, the one character that he's fought who I could actually fucking believe could beat him, he won. And they explained it in a way that wasn't bullshit. I just... mad props. Give them their props, man. Like, that's... I'm still just in shock he won it all. Like, that... Then why did they... You know, never mind. Just take whatever win you can get, man. Pre-orders hit record lows. The game's still gonna sell 1 billion copies. Nothing ever happens. Except sometimes it does, because, like, what the fuck? But, you know, I don't know. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me. Well, you snuggly look at it with your little face. But, yeah. Mad props to Death Battle. That's all I can say. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna... I'll be back later with, probably just gonna start drawing on stream again, honestly. I feel like I really want to get better at that. I mean, you don't get better if you don't do it. So, there you go. Alright then. Y'all take care.